first favorite performance is Charlize Theron in Monster. My second favorite performance of any actor is De Niro in Raging Bull. And he was the first actor ever to do that. He gained, I think, 66 pounds. And he's got a frame like me. He's very thin and not a tall guy. And gained 66 pounds. And no one had seen anything like that. No one.
He was shredded.
Oh, yeah.
When he played
Jake
LaMotta, he was shredded. See, find De Niro from that movie. Do you know how hard and this is like pre-steroid days, do you know how hard you have to train to look as good as he looked?
Unbelievable.
For as long as he looked. And this guy is an actor.
I know.
I mean, Robert De Niro was an actor.
Yep.
He was not like a fucking pro boxer who entered into acting.
He boxed. He was always in the gym, apparently.
He looked fucking great.
Yep.
He looked great in that movie.
Yep. Had the same mentality. And
look at him.
God.
He was just
prosthetic
a
nose.
fucking animal. When that guy would dive into a role, he was a fucking animal.
Fuck, he was
He
amazing.
was so good. He was so good. Go back and watch Taxi Driver.
What they're getting?
Holy shit.
I mean, come on.
Holy shit, was he good.
Mean Streets, Taxi Driver.
What was the Juliette Lewis movie? The fucking...
Awakenings? No,
the one where he played the
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear.
Dude!
Holy
Remember how shredded he was in that?
Holy shit.
He worked out with Lee Haney for that.
Did he really?
Yeah, Lee Haney.
Find
was his trainer.
Robert De Niro in Cape Fear doing chin-ups.
Oh,
Remember he was doing chin-ups? That was such a creepy movie. That's a movie you could never make today.
No.
You could fucking never make that movie today.
Look at him.
Yeah.
And the hair. Come on, when you were our age, when you were young like that, remember how we were just like, I want to be an actor. I want to do that shit.
I know. Everybody wanted to be
Everybody.
Niro after Cape Fear. He was so good. It was such a creepy role,
Look
too.
at that. With Stalin in the background. Look at that.
That's everyone's fear. You fuck someone over and they go to jail and then they get out and kill you.
Oh, fuck. Look at him.
And then you get out and then this guy.
He was so good.
He was so good, dude.
That, and how about him in Heat? Look at how that's how you should always look.
And he was just a fucking
I want that hair.
insane
I want that fucking hair.
at how he could capture a role. Like, you didn't ever think that was Robert De Niro.
No.
You thought whoever the fuck he was playing in that movie, that's who he was.
Look at the way he walks.
Yeah. Great fucking
You say you don't want hair. I want that hair.
Do you?
Yeah, I want thick black hair. I can comb back just once in my life to see what it's like.
No.
No.
I love it.
You do that. I want to comb
I like massaging my
with
head.
oil. I want to do this with oil, and I want to fucking comb.
You
it
want
hard.
Patrick Bet David hair?
Yeah, but I want stupid fucking. I want to look like a fucking, like a chimp. I want hard muscles and I want
long
bad
mane.
tattoos.
And a long mane.
And I want to smell like bad cologne.
Have Jesus saves on your knuckles.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I'm going to carry a small pocket Bible. Yeah, and I want to be able to recite verse. I hate myself. Sorry.
You okay?
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
You went down a weird road there, buddy.
Yeah, I get excited about
Thought
that
we
shit.
lost
That brings
you.
me back, bro.
Yeah. It's that kind of acting is such a different. There's so many like levels of it, like sitcom acting, there's TV show acting, and then there's this like, what the fuck did you just do acting?
Yeah, I think that kind of acting, like Christian Bale, I think said, I don't like that I make believe and I wear makeup, so I got to do something that makes me feel manly, like starve myself or just feel, you know.
Is Daniel Day-Lewis totally done with acting? He's just making shoes now or something?
No, he was a cobbler. He apparently took 3 years to become a fucking cobbler.
He wanted to make shoes.
Yeah, I think he's still acting. I think it pulls him back in.
Really? I thought he retired.
No, like him in Gangs of New York was some crazy shit.
How about There Will Be Blood?
I mean, this is another guy.
Yeah.
This is another dude who said, I'm just embarrassed at being a middle-class, boring Englishman, so I do just crazy shit. And I wear other people's clothes, say other people's words, and that's what I do. And whatever it takes me to get there, I do. And, you know, I'll fucking wear that outfit, not take a shower for 5 days, and it just gets me in character. You can keep all that shit, by the way. You can keep all of it, okay? Acting like salad. Never ate a salad where I didn't want it to be over. Every time I eat a salad, I feel like a fucking coward. I'm like, I'm eating salad because apparently it'll keep cancer away. It's the only reason I ever eat any vegetables. I hate all vegetables. And acting, I've never been on a set, I'm sorry to say this out loud, where I didn't want to be off, where I didn't want to be done. But
Bryan Callen trying to get work. I see what you're doing. You're playing that hard to get thing.
Yeah, is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
I'll stick to stand up, bro. I got enough.
There Will Be Blood. Gangs in New York and There Will Be Blood. Two of the all-time greats.
God.
I didn't see Lincoln.
Look at him in Lincoln. He
I
looks
didn't
so much
see it.
like Lincoln.
Was that Lincoln movie any good?
Well, I did a movie with a guy who was in that, had a substantial role.
Yeah.
And I said, what was it like to work with Daniel Day-Lewis? And he said, well, and I went, uh-huh. And he goes, no, it's just that, he wouldn't answer any questions that, that didn't occur after 1865. He wasn't going to talk to you about today.
Yeah. It's like at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
When someone breaks character, and the other lady said, "What art thou talking about?"
Yeah. Like you could only speak to him, and as literally as Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
And in fact, then my buddy came in and said, "I'm sorry about all that nonsense in Cincinnati." And Daniel Day-Lewis was like, "Yes. Well, we're gonna work on that." And that was that. That was how it was, dude. He's staying in character.
You're talking to Abraham Lincoln. Period.
Yeah. There's no craft services like, bro, how you doing? No. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna hold that character for 3 months. Well, I did Joker, and I worked with Joaquin Phoenix.
Same thing.
I was in the room with him for 5 days, and when he came, I think to said he was 100 and when he was walking around, he was 180 pounds or something, and I think Todd Phillips said something like, "I think the character should be kind of skinny." Just kind of said it, casually, like I think. And Joaquin, I think, showed up at 124 pounds, and then they were like, "Let's just give you a." This guy's got inhuman discipline. They go, "Let's give you a nutritionist and everything else." And he said, "No, it's okay." He just ate an apple and smoked cigarettes. And when we were on set, he never looked at you. He never looked at you. And at one point, I went like this. I had a scene. If you blink, I'm out of it. But I had a bunch of lines that didn't make it. But I go like this. I go, "What'd you do? Take a gun and blow your head off?" And I mimicked it, and I put it in my mouth. I'm like that. And when I did that, I fell back. I did that twice. On the second time, he fell straight back. He fell straight back and landed like he would just improvise and do crazy shit where you didn't know if he was going to even hurt himself. Remember when he punches the clock?
Mm-hmm.
That's not in the script. He just punched that clock off the wall, and Todd thought he broke his hand. That was not on the script. When I saw, the bus scene where he can't stop laughing?
Mm-hmm.
I saw them shooting that when I got to set. I swear to God, I saw him walking, and I knew he was going to win an Oscar. It was that good. And I looked at Todd and I go, "Holy shit." He goes, "You have no idea, dude." It was like when I saw The Fighter, Christian Bale in The Fighter. Remember that opening scene? I went, "Oh, you're going to win an Oscar in this." I don't know. You could see it. You're a crack addict, and you're an ex-boxer. Mm-hmm. You see one frame and you go, "Well, this is something different is happening here." It was the same thing with him.